like thousands of others across the country. It's a place to go if you want to be seen, and to a lot of folks, it's the information center of the neighborhood.
Give everybody the strength and ability to do what they do best, and that's make people laugh.
Everybody want to be famous! Nobody want to put the work in.
Our job is to spark somebody else watching us. We might not be the ones, but let's not be selfish.
This is episode 230, man. We want to thank y'all for tapping in, man. Yeah, episode 230.
We're back on track now.
We never left. Some of y'all just don't check the top of the...
No, you don't. You never know the number.
I can't read.
Well, that's true. That's true.
so sad.
You know, and you're the scholar.
I'm against
quote,
reading.
So first of all, the air quotes are unnecessary.
No, they're definitely necessary.
That's the crazy part, bro. I told this old man at the gym that, I work on the desk now for my job. He's like, you know what you can do up there? You should get you a good book and read it at the desk. I'm looking like, it's a lot of things I do, old man. Getting a book is not one of them. I'm not reading nothing else in my life if I don't have to. So.
Was this between the first rep or the second? Like, what are you talking?
This is me going to get a wipe down to wipe the machine out. Nasty being in the gym, being nasty, doing nasty shit. And he say, why not? I say, look here, old man. If I haven't gotten pleasure out of reading in years, I was never good at reading in the first place. I do number look at numbers, reports, statutes all day at work. Why would I voluntarily go get something else to read?
Oh no!
If you want to go to sleep, that's a good way to go to sleep.
What, to read a book?
I get a Bible for sure.
What's the last book you all read?
Don't ask me that.
Probably, seriously, The Art of War for the 29th time. You know what I'm saying? Who Moved My Cheese is a small book my mama gave me when I was in my head about a lot of things.
Okay.
It was finding a new destination for older dreams. Person yourself. It was a cool book.
All right.
Shout out Sheila.
I'm an e-book kind of guy.
Well, I mean, it still counts.
Oh, the last joint was the Will Smith shit.
You made that up, bro.
No bullshit.
There's not a book called the Will Smith shit.
Whatever the book that he came out with. Shit, I don't remember. It was good though.
Do you believe him?
Did you finish the? Yeah. Oh, okay. How long did it take you?
Couple days. It was good.
You are getting quizzed.
I like audio. I like audiobooks.
That's
I be missing my stops though.
Man or woman voice.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm sorry. E-book and audiobook isn't the same?
E-book.
You a liar, bro. You ain't read nothing.
Well, I thought the audiobook is what it's called, e-book.
No, the audio is like someone is like narrating.
What can they want to do?
Okay. So what's the e-book?
Oh, I thought you meant just like digital, like ebook.
Oh, no, okay. All right, well then I recant my statement. Then audiobook was
I like audiobooks.
Was the Will Smith shit.
But so this one was wild because the characters would do the voices of the other characters in a scene. And so that's what was so interesting about it. And so it was complicated. And I can remember like driving and I'm like 30 minutes late for a meeting because I'm just driving in circles listening to this book. It was super dope. I still owe the library for that.
You almost got fired for reading?
Well, I wasn't technically reading. I was listening.
She technically doesn't have a job, so she couldn't have got
I do. Somebody else was like, what do you do? And I was like, I definitely have a job.
She do all the things.
I do all the things.
All right. Well, this podcast is for Chicago, by Chicago. We like to highlight our influencers, our tastemakers, our movers and shakers. We start in Chicago and kind of work our way out. And interestingly enough, the GOAT, if you will, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Okay.
His whole government name?
Yeah, I mean, he finally sold that home that he took an L on,
he could not wait to get that off.
You know, I don't know why this was even necessary or news, but out in Highland, Illinois, very affluent neighborhood here in Chicago.
Say it again.
Say it right.
Affluent.
Oh,
yeah.
That's a high ass A.
You're gonna be about all the way up. Let's put an H in there.
Well, you know, if both of us can disrespect me and call me Amon, Armand,
here we go.
You know what I'm saying? Amin, you know, it's Amon. It's a short A.
It literally is spelled on the thing, and then people will still put like Amen.
Amen.
Hey, look, I had a motherfucker call me yesterday. She was like, "Hey, Amen." She's like, "Hey, Amen."
You start singing. Amen.
I said, no, this is Amon. She says, "I'm sorry, Amen." I said, fuck it, I give up. This is bullshit.
It's like literally 4 letters.
It's stupid. But no.
Cats is dumb.
He finally sold the spot, right? He bought it for $2 million originally, right? Made a bunch of upgrades and customizations to it, right? I believe it's 59,000 square feet. He was trying to sell it for years for like $29 million.
Nobody wanted to buy that,
right?
And we wasn't ever home. He was in a bitch crib.
So he only sold it for 9.5. So he definitely took an L on it. Why do y'all think that is? And it didn't say who bought the property, but who buys this? What are they going to Airbnb it? That would be the smartest thing to do.
I could see it turning into like a all access Prince has his, what's the name of it?
Tour's home.
Yeah, but what's the name of Prince's?
Purple, some shit.
Milwaukee is going to kill us.
It's not Milwaukee. It's Minnesota. It's Minnesota.
We're gonna
kill her.
Wow.
I knew it started with an M.
It's Lake Minnetonka.
What's the name of it, though?
Purify yourself, woman.
No, what do you mean purify? I've never seen Purple Rain all the way through.
Oh my
Hall
God.
of Fame. It's a Prince something, ain't it?
It's the name of his.
Them ass and jeans you got it now.
Can I interject?
This is gonna be so bad. I hope this does not turn into a real.
The Cheeks Museum.
The Cheeks Museum.
Yeah.
She said she's never seen Purple Rain.
All the way through.
You did say that?
All the way through.
I did say that. I've not seen
That's as bad as you saying I only know.
Wait.
Or I don't even know 5 Michael Jackson songs.
So you didn't know the Lake Minnetonka reference?
I did, but I've not seen the movie all the way through.
First of all, let's get to an important thing. Are you okay?
What do you mean, am I okay?
Do you need any help?
Yo, okay. So I was not like a.
You got to take this. No, it's cool. So what stops you from seeing the whole movie? Yeah, we here for you, sister. Come on, that's part of black culture.
We got to figure this
That's
thing
how
out.
you get your black card revoked.
Where are the speakers at? Okay.
Go ahead. That's one of the things that gets your black card revoked.
Look, no. Okay, so I went to, it was a Prince-inspired circus. Shout out Chris Rooney, who has a black circus troupe, and it literally was a ode to Purple Rain. And so the ringmaster was like, who's never seen Purple Rain? Why did I raise my hand
and
so
no one else
high?
did?
Nobody else did. And the light came on me and they were like, what is wrong with you? I just have never, it's a lot of black movies I have not seen. I was not inside.
Well, see, Kels, this is
I know
where,
the bird.
You know, we have, sometimes we have a segment where who can pull up on the corner and who has to keep it
Don't
moving.
do that.
You're going to have to keep it moving.
Move where?
Sure.
You might be suspended for 2 weeks. With this is crazy.
You got an HR
yes.
meeting.
This is crazy.
A lot of people.
Prince is rolling over in his grave right now.
A lot. Are his cheeks out?
They definitely
They're
out.
good as Tyson's?
They definitely out. She don't put his cheeks up. You know what I'm saying?
Anyway, man.
What's your favorite part of that movie, though?
Oh, my favorite. Oh yeah, when he told her purify herself in Lake Minnetonka,
That's classic
man.
shit.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
And we still don't know the name of his compound.
No, it's called the compound.
Compound, yes.
No, it's called something.
The Prince compound.
People are going to come for our.
I think it
no,
was
we're
when
coming for you.
When Morris Day was talking about his father, walking past the dressing room. Yeah.
he said, "How the family?
How's the family?" That shit was crazy.
Would that be the original like Drake KL beef?
Nah.
Morris Day and Prince.
This was the first R&B beef in a movie.
Was it like a real beef though?
Nah, not really.
Nah.
I was like staged or for the film.
It was fake light skin beef in a movie.
Prince ain't like nobody though.
Yeah.
In real life, he ain't like nobody compared to the music work. He thought he was most of these savants in their field don't really like nobody. Mike don't like nobody. Michael Jordan, I'm saying. Prince, all these people at the top of the field, they stand alone type people, you know what I'm saying? Also, when he performed Purple Rain at the end of that in the bar and on stage, that shit rings through your soul, bro. Through your soul. He said, I wrote this for the girls.
It's called Paisley Park.
I would have never got that.
It's called Paisley Park.
What the fuck?
Look, I redeemed myself. Wendell, do not be mad at me.
You did not. You just Googled it.
I did just Google. I redeemed myself, but I looked for it. Like at least I know when I don't have access to real information. I told my truth.
Okay.
Like Caitlin Clark. I told my truth.
All right. Well, anyway, yeah, I don't,
That's what I was turning into. I was turning into like all access, like museum. People could rent it out. And
ain't shit in there though.
What you mean?
All this memorabilia, though. It's just a house. It's just
oh, yeah.
Why would you want to move out there in no man's land? Like, I don't understand why the importance of selling his house was so important that it hit the news every year it didn't sell.
Because it finally sold. R. Kelly's did the same thing, like when his mansion sold.
Nah, not like Mike.
No, people, like, it was news, though. That's all I'm saying. It's like when these properties sell, they've been on the market for so long. Like, who wants to buy it? And what type of specialty, like, I don't own a home, but I've definitely lived with somebody who did. I knew
what you meant. I knew what you meant. I lived in somebody.
Motherfucking couch hopper.
A homosexual.
Yeah, you got me homosexual. That's crazy.
Yeah, sorry, but bro. At least he got, at least he's not paying property taxes.
Hey man, you got your Prince colors on today, man.
Right. A bossy rain, a bossy rain.
Oh, she talking that talk over there.
Bossy rain, bossy rain,
full of Christmas spirit.
Oh, I'm wearing purple too.
I know.
Give me my guitar, man. Let me play my shit. Man. My shit.
Kende will roast you.
They're good like, you know what? Nah, see, you want to start this call? I can't. You mentioned Good Side, bro. And I saw someone on social media, one of these goddamn platforms, they said that let's get right to it. The only thing good about the Jamie Foxx special was his daughter playing the guitar. I was like, wow, that's rough.
What did they want? Were they?
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what they wanted.
Okay.
But it just blew me. First of all, don't disrespect the guitar like that. All right. Second of all, Jamie Foxx is legendary. Third of all, you don't know if that was Jamie or Jamie's clone.
We're not doing that.
And the man stole my joke. You was here for it. When he sang the black girl purse, I was like, what? That's a clone. When I saw with the white woman, what I say? Shows ago, bro. Say, that's the real Jamie right there, though. Jamie's back.
So here, all right. So
never going to no sister.
Here's my thing. The shit was lukewarm, right?
What were you? No, same question. What were you expecting?
So I think about.
Question for you.
I think about. I Need Security, right? One of his best ones, right?
How old was that?
I don't know, man. What was it? Early 2000s?
So we're comparing stand-up to stand-up.
Come on.
Well, there has to be a metric. These
are your metrics. Okay. Anyway, it's there. It's your metrics.
So I'm watching it and I'm like, okay, is this theater? Is this a monologue? Or is this stand-up? What are you doing here? Then, okay, cool. If you want to go to theatrics, it's Netflix. Okay, I see what you tried to do there. He incorporated the music. You know, there wasn't a dry eye in the audience. But then I find out that he did 3 shows while he was recording this special.
They do that.
Everybody wore the same clothes, same shit, right?
The audience members too?
No,
him.
It's different audience every time, but him.
Yeah, everybody on stage.
Everybody on the stage on the show.
In that audience, bro.
Now look.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing. They left out a lot of the P. Diddy shit from the edit that we got. They left out all of the TD Jakes shit. The whole white woman thing, he had 3 different versions of that. Like where he brought white women actually on stage. So, you know, I didn't like the dumbed down version that
you
we
ain't
got.
like the edit?
No, I ain't like the edit. I ain't like the edit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a shot.
Ain't that something?
Because
he didn't like the edit.
If you're going to deliver this to the masses and you got people talking about what happened to you and the Diddy thing,
it's his story, bro.
But I'm saying address.
Tell how you want to tell it.
He didn't really address the shit.
Do we owe it to us? We had jokes about him. We can fuck about his life. We had jokes about him.
But
Did he owe us? He owes us when he goes on stage and does the crying thing and says, I hope I can get through this.
Was he acting?
Wait, are you?
Atlanta, y'all saved my life. That was the whole thing. Atlanta, you saved my life.
Oh, you sound real gross
Atlanta,
right
you
now.
saved-
I don't like nothing about what you saying.
This is what he said.
But I feel like you totally missing what had happened.
You missed
What I missed?
This man almost lost his life. He was fighting for his life.
Okay.
So what this reminded me of is exactly what Knowledge did before he did the What's Funny. It literally, I'm watching it. I'm like, this is exactly what Knowledge put on the DuSable stage before he did What's Funny. This person, who was the act? The talent?
Oh, man.
L'Oreal, what do you mean?
No, before What's Funny.
I don't know.
When we were on stage. What are you talking about?
I don't know his name.
But so
Comedian?
He did stand up. He played the
the comedian from what's his name?
Yeah.
The comedian guy. Somebody.
Okay, I don't remember his name. Sorry.
He got a bad attitude today.
I have a bad
attitude.
memory. I have a bad memory.
Jamie pissed you off?
You don't even smoke.
I don't. I never will. That shit's trash.
Shit.
You are missing
put
out.
drugs in your system. My body's my temple. Fuck you mean?
Your body 50 proof right now, bro. You talking about no drug. Your body's whole.
Hey, man.
Your blood is 50 proof, bro.
I wasn't ready for that.
50 proof.
All I know is I like the way that he told the story of him, what happened to him and the truth of that. And so it was a mix of all of his arts, gratitude, bringing his family on stage. Ooh. And I honored that. And I also resonated with it because in 2021, that was me. I'm on set, somebody offered me a tablet and I started like itching and I took some Benadryl, woke up at 3:00 in the morning, body on fire. Like literally could have died from anaphylactic shock. So when you go through something like that, it does change you. And I appreciated him like letting people know through his craft and being on stage that that's how he wanted to tell his story. And even if he shot it 3 times to get all of the material to put together to tell this story for Netflix, that's what a creative does. You sound salty.
No, I sound like I want to see what everybody else
want to
saw.
laugh.
You got wants.
Yeah.
You want to laugh.
You got wants and needs. You sound like a single baby mama.
Send me the unedited version. Jamie, release the unedited
unreleased version?
Yes.
Look so here. You want 3,000 minutes for you to be satisfied? From a guy,
well, he holds a lot of B-roll, so I can believe that. Which is sad.
Don't chop it up like that. Look, the daughter thing, beautiful. Love that.
I could have got it out there, but it's cool.
The bringing the his music into it. Love that. He's always done that. I have a problem with that. So but when you
he was telling a story.
When you're roasting a TD Jakes or a Diddy that you say,
so you want on some Tasha K shit, some Wendy Williams shit. You want the dirt.
I
basically you do.
I want to see the live show.
So why didn't you go to the live show?
Buy it then.
Who knew it was going on?
Well, you're not cool.
I didn't get the email.
You definitely did not get the email. You were not invited.
Shout out to Atlanta for still rapping for the sisters. There's some beautiful sisters in the crowd. Let's start there. I thought that shit was a masterpiece, bro, because like y'all said, he invoked. He made everybody invoking all their emotions, bro. Like he said, wasn't no dry eyes. People was crying, they was laughing. You know, black folks love going to church. When we start singing, they start singing with it. You know, all that. But it takes a lot for a man to admit that they have been humbled. You know, especially somebody that was one of them. Ain't shit Jamie can't do, bro. Industry-wise, ain't shit he can't do. I don't know his personal life, but he's super talented doing everything else. You know what I'm saying? And most of the time you lose everything or you fuck your shit up, bad investments, fuck with the wrong chick or wrong crowd. It's mistakes you made. This is something he didn't even do and was humble. So I appreciate that story from front to back, what he wanted to give us. I don't want him to give us a curated timeline or series of events like Amon won't. Tell us your story, how you want to tell your story.
Yeah, I want to hear you.
With that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me tell me your story. The part about music saving his life in Atlanta with his daughter and the guitar, that was wonderful, bro.
Beautiful.
The man told us, he as a man, he hit on all the principles that we think a man should do. He was hurt. He couldn't provide. He couldn't protect.
Couldn't wipe his ass.
He couldn't do nothing, bro. The part about his
he was talking about his pickle.
Though. Yeah, that was funny. I'm looking like, Holly hugged me. Look, I'm apologizing in foresight. I'm sorry what's going to happen to you, Holly. Thank you, though. I appreciate you, know what I'm saying? Shit, a hood rapper should hug me. I'm going to jump for joy. It's cool.
Not jump for joy.
The pride a man has, he was humble, you know, how his ego was hit. You know what I'm saying? Everything a man is really made of, superficially, and probably even literally, you know what I'm saying? He talked about how having it all taken away from him and getting it back. He needed help getting it. He couldn't get back on his own. He had to get help getting it back. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate the transparency of that stand-up. I didn't look at it as a comedy stand-up. I looked at it as him telling the story, bro. And that tattoo was on the back of his head forever. It was not there, bro. You read the head tattoo? I don't know if it's a clone or not, but it's one of them Jamies is up there. He did a good job.
One of those
A clone told us that he was not a clone of Jamie.
I would have felt exactly how y'all feel if I didn't, doing research, find out that there were.
Why do you care so much, though?
Because I want to see that shit. As a fan of comedy, I want to see all of the shits.
I think you need to trust the comedian.
No,
I think that's the first. So I'm gonna call you on that. Like what comedian? Yeah, like what comedians do is they get on stage and they. How do I say this? It's a balance, right? Like, I have to stand in my talent with how it is that I want to tell my story. And it's not going to land well with every single audience member. Right. But the fact that audiences come in with these preconceived desires and wants, you know, like, you're not paying me to do what you want me to do. You're paying me to come listen to what it is that I have to say and how I have to say it. Now, just because you have a small mind and a limited entertainment scope, where this is how I want to hear a joke. I want you to make me laugh like this. This is what I want to hear about.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
That's exactly what I want to hear. I want to hear TD Jakes. I want to hear this. You got a lot of wants that you can't afford.
I wouldn't know that was happening.
Let me finish. You have a lot of wants that you can't afford to buy.
The fuck you mean?
You can't pay Jamie to tell you a joke that you want.
Why the fuck can't I?
You can buy a ticket and say, give me what you got, but you don't have enough money to tell Jamie Foxx, write me these 10 jokes about these people and make me laugh.
You crazy as hell.
Your brain ain't long enough.
You want to know why?
Your brain ain't long enough.
You want to know why it is?
Why?
Because you can put that shit in ChatGPT and it's going to tell me to do
oh
exactly
my God.
what the fuck I want to do.
You just totally deflected.
Now
you just totally deflected.
Now, secondly,
you sound like you're throwing a comedy tantrum. I want to laugh.
No,
I want this man to make me laugh.
I never said
I want to know the boy got some.
I never said that it wasn't funny. I never said that it wasn't funny.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
You said
I never said. I did not say that.
You absolutely said it.
Rewind the tape. What I said was all that shit is cool, but upon finding out that there was more, as a viewer and as a fan of Jamie, I would have wanted to see that.
So before you found out anything else,
it was cool.
Say you never.
It was cool.
A to an F, what you give it?
Oh, it tugged on the
I didn't ask
emotional.
for all that shit. I said A to an F, my boy.
Let me give you.
You want to give it to him? Give it to him.
That's nasty. That's nasty. What I'm saying is, prior to knowing that, I was like, okay, yeah, it was cool. It didn't rank as one of his best, but as the human element of it, I'm like, okay, he told this story dope as fuck. Cool. I was with that.
Don't like it.
I was with that until I found out that there was more. So as a fan, yes, it was cool. It was lukewarm, but to know that there was more that I didn't get a chance to see or hear.
So every album you ever heard in your life, you think it's the all the version? If you got everything.
And when I find out some dope shit I missed, I want it, bro.
Ugly ass little boy.
Fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
So
every album
y'all pissing me
that
off.
you heard. Everybody's mad at me right now. Everybody getting up for Christmas. Everybody's mad. I don't give a fuck.
No Bibles?
Nobody. No Bibles. They don't even need
Not
you
even
right
the
now.
e-Bible?
Nope. Don't need nothing. Every album you got from the studio, you think you got everything off the cutting room floor? What's the difference now? You still gave those A's. You still like some of those shits.
How many hoodies you think in the back
tapes
that look like that didn't make it to the shelf?
And to y'all point, what I'm saying is, once you find out or learn that there is more to the original shit,
you sound greedy.
You damn right. Yes, I want more. I want to hear more.
It don't affect how I view the product that we heard though, bro. It don't.
So what do you give it?
I gave it a solid B.
You?
I'll give it an A.
A solid B.
I loved everything about it. I love the transparency. I love the use of visuals behind him. Yep. I love the fact that his daughter came out and she was able to play. And I think it was a beautiful visual to see her with him on stage. I absolutely love the storytelling, especially when he brings in healthcare workers. Because like Holly, we all know that they're like, if you ever been in a hospital and needed support, it's those people who also have things going on in their lives.
And you can't be ashamed. I've seen all of you, bro.
Holly is going to work, but Holly got her own issues with her own family, and she's still able to come and help people find that energy within them. I'll say this. I feel the same way that you do when I see the edits of the reels, because that's not all there is. Right. And so everybody that watches video and hears audio knows that there's things that were left out for a reason. And I remember the first reel that I was like, yo, man, I don't like how this was. I don't like how you clipped it. It makes me feel like you're trying to get clicks and likes. Well, that's what we're trying to do. But it gave the impression of something different. So when people, but there's more. Nobody's ever asked us for more. People actually will stop right there. They don't care if what I said was 2:05 and then what you said is 10:25, but you put it together like it was my response to you. Nobody cares. We know that something has been edited for entertainment consumption. And so at the end of the day, it was well produced, it was well edited, and they took out everything that didn't serve the purpose of this production to tell the story in this way, because it was what had happened was. And so it was a beautiful arc about his health, about his family, about his sister, about his talents, about the different cities that he went to, and about spirituality. And I realize not everybody rocks with God. Some people do not. They're atheists. And so I know that there's like a mixed spiritual landscape that was in attendance. But the fact that when he was like talking to God, and God was like, so when the last time you've been to church? And everybody was like, we have these lives of success. And for those of us that do have a relationship with God or a spiritual existence, right? Sometimes we forget that we do need to be reminded that these gifts and talents can be taken away very quickly. So I love the fact that he was able to bring it full circle. And it reminds me of everything, even from the Snoop album to Big Sean, to all of these artists that are bringing in reflections and gratitude and acknowledgement of they're not going to be here forever. I think it was timely. And I think a lot of people are going to be a lot of people have resonated with that message of, I need to slow down. I need to learn how to be grateful. I need to learn how to accept help. I need to learn the lessons of, like what's standing in the way of me even seeing myself as a whole man or a whole woman. It's okay to ask for help. We will get sick.
That's cool.
And to see a black man.
Yeah, that's cool.
To see a black man say, like, this is what that experience felt like. Maybe it'll be cool for you to go to the doctor and prepare for if you need that bypass surgery, if you need that kidney transplant, that you understand what it's going to take for you to get through it and stay alive.
All right, cool. Good.
Yeah,
Everything
man.
she said,
I'm cool on
at the end of that stand-up, her daughter playing a guitar, that was a song called These Four Walls, okay, by Kamari. Since we're in the music field, this 79-year-old rapper named Snoop came out. Okay?
Why you call him 70? He is not 79.
Definitely 80. He's definitely Mama Ra.
He is not 80 years old.
And Dr. Dre is just as old as him.
What, in dog years?
They like Waldorf and Statler.
You count Snoop in dog years.
Waldorf and Statler on the Muppets, the two old men be up there beefing. That's what they are right there now.
Those were their names.
Yep, Waldorf and Statler, bro.
So you're saying you don't like the new album
that was so
Missionary
ageist.
by
You're being ageist right now.
Doggy Dog, Missionary?
It was Missionary, right? First,
Yes.
that's my favorite sexual position. Doggy Style second, which is another name of one of his albums. Classic. I see what he tried to do there.
I see what he been fucking whoever she is for 30 plus years, right? To now just get Missionary.
Time, bro.
Go back. Go back to the Doggy Style.
Yeah,
Missionary is there.
This is my fear, and my fear came to fruition. I don't use the word right now.
Your fear came to fruition.
I don't care,
it's
you know
fair.
what I'm saying?
That's fair.
But our favorite artists, they were great in their time. I'm not saying they're not great now, but at their peak, at the peak of their powers, even if they drop a dope project right now, like you like the project, I don't know how you feel about it, but they're gonna sound how they did when they're at the peak of their powers in their prime. They're gonna sound time-stamped to me. Like Snoop didn't sound bad. He doesn't fit right now, bro. Dre didn't sound bad. Hold on. He don't fit right now, bro. The game has evolved so much. Now, Dre's production was great. He'll never make a bad beat.
Amazing.
Snoop will never veer out that pocket he's in. He's been in the pocket for years. Dre is in whoever's pocket they put him in because he'll write his own shit. I don't care about that no more. I don't care about that at all. I care about the product we get right now. And for Busta's sake, for Rakim's sake, for LL's sake, for Dre and Snoop's sake, bro. Look here, y'all, when y'all were doing it, y'all were the best to ever do it when y'all was doing it. Y'all gonna be on somebody's top 20 forever. Forever, because the impact you have on the game. But these albums coming out, they just sound time-stamped, bro. It's not even a good or bad thing. It's an unbiased thing. They sound time-stamped. They do. Like, don't ever say I can't rap no more. I heard that shit that nigga was spitting on this album. I looked in the mirror and said, is that you rapping? It was just so basic. It was so basic, bro.
We don't know. First of all, we don't know Snoop to be bar heavy, right? He finds a pocket. He's melodic. He says what he says, and he moves on.
Unique voice,
right? Unique voice, all that. What I'm gonna say before I even talk about this fucking album, everything dope comes from Chicago. Shout out to BJ, the fucking Chicago kid, for opening up the album and another record on the album.
Yeah,
like that's a huge look for him. That's a huge look for Chicago. And shit, you got to pull it back up, bro. So I need to find out how does one named BJ, the Chicago kid, get in tune with Dre and get on the album?
I feel like Danny Boy walked so BJ could run.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
I mean, Danny Boy is now on death row. So
yeah, it's nice to know that Chicago
I was looking
is
for
on
him
the
on
West
there.
Coast.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I was looking for him
definitely was. I was like, skip. Okay, there's no Danny.
See, she skipped through all the songs.
No, because I was looking for the homie.
I set it up.
I honestly was looking for Danny Boy, and was quite surprised and kind of sad that I did not hear him on this album.
And to y'all point, who's to say he's on some records that just didn't make the album? So I want to hear more. So the moment I find out,
you're not getting that
Danny, let us know.
You're not getting that win back.
Now I'm gonna call some standouts to me on the album. Shangri-La, that shit called.
Yeah, that's old.
Shangri-La.
That's old, though. Heard it before.
Not Shangri-La.
Okay. Out the Blue, I love that.
Okay, cool.
Hard Knocks, love that.
Love Hard Knocks.
And Guns and Smoke, I love that one.
How many songs on the album?
I believe 16. If I'm not mistaken.
It's a long album.
Those are my standouts.
Nothing stood out, bro.
Damn.
Nothing stood out, bro. It all fit. It all fit in 2000. It all fit in the year 98 to 2000. If this album dropped back then, bro, platinum, 5 times, diamond.
Is that not the best?
I love the track with Sting. I think that was super dope. And I will say this, like the first 2 tracks had Chicago all on it. So you had BJ the Chicago kid that opened it up. Mm-hmm. And when you hear track 2, Shangri-La, it takes you to Stakes High, but that is a sample of Ahmad Jamal, who was a jazz pianist that grew up born and raised in Pittsburgh, but moved to Chicago and opened the Alhambra in 1959. Oof. And so the fact that we had BJ and then we had Ahmad Jamal sample and the De La, I was like, oh, this feels really good. So I feel like it set the tone for what I could expect for the rest of the tracks. It did feel very West Coast. It was great.
It did?
It did feel very. It felt very West Coast because it reminded me of Car Wash, the soundtrack, because the songs were so right now, bro. The songs were so separate from each other that like Super Ugly was like, why is this even on here?
Car Wash soundtrack was dope too.
It was great, but it was just like it felt like Shakies. In a playlist, like pizza here, salad here, pasta there. Like,
did you just date yourself for real?
I did.
Shakies?
Absolutely did. Yeah. Yeah. It gave you a buffet of sounds, and that's what I feel like this album did as well. The fact that he had M and 50 on the track, that was super dope. Method is on here.
Shout out to Method. Yeah,
that was.
Shout out to the time machine the album was born in.
Yep.
Shout out to the time
and
machine.
the fact that Bruce Springsteen was on here and they performed that live also.
But I don't know you'll take either though.
I do realize that we have artists that are making tracks now in 2024 that we're still listening to their albums from 1995. So a part of me thinks that maybe we're somewhat audio biased because we still like are living in the 90s and on some level not allowing these artists to exist with who they are now, because we in the past. They're in 2024 making music today with who they are now, but we are pressing play on Doggy Style, and it still is really competitive in the landscape.
If I put Missionary in front of you, pause, and Doggy Style in front of you, pause, which one you picking? I'm talking about the albums, nasty people. Make sure the audience know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard because I actually like Missionary, but I realize that I have an affinity and a bias for Doggy Style because I know all of those. Girl. I've been with it longer. It's familiar.
Which album is better then?
I'll say the art. Okay, I'll go like this. Art.
Music.
No. This when I think about the whole project, art definitely Doggy Style. Interludes definitely Doggy Style. It's a totally different project, completely different. This feels like grown man. I have grandkids.
So when you fucking you hit Doggy Style, getting up out of there. Sometimes Missionary, you face to face, you gotta look at a motherfucker. You might even kiss him. This is a little bit more intimate. Yeah, you can not kiss him.
I'm picking Missionary, Doggy Style, bro.
Doggy Style.
Boss, who you picking? Doggy Style, Missionary, Doggy Style.
But it's only 3 days old though. It's not like you can't. It's crazy to think that somebody can come up with a new project and something that you've had a 20-year relationship with.
You're right. And I'm not saying this album isn't going to age well. I'm saying that this is a good project. This is a great project.
It's a great project. It's very reflective.
I'm glad to hear Snoop.
Hold on, this better than K-Dot album?
Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Absolutely.
Get out of Dodge.
Absolutely.
Get out of Dodge, bro. Because you said K-Dot was trash, and this is great. This is far from great, bro.
What?
Far from great. It's a long distance. You can't get there by walking or jogging or trying to get car. Get there.
I haven't touched that trash since it came out.
Good. And you gonna drop this song too, though. Don't worry about it.
No, it's in the playlist. Whole album. Cool. Fuck you mean?
Wait, what's in the playlist?
This album right here, Missionary.
Missionary, yes.
All 4 songs?
No.
You're a liar, bro.
All of them. Matter of fact, I even like the one with Jelly Roll.
I don't care.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care.
It's not better than
you just sound like you have a problem with old rappers.
I have a problem with them not sounding good.
What does that mean, though?
Is it the rhymes? They don't sound good. It's like where rap is today. And we've had this evolution conversation before. You, me, him, all our guests. We've had this evolution conversation before, but all of a sudden we give these old cats a pass for not evolving with the game. We give them a pass because of bias. You mentioned bias, we give them a pass because of bias. I'm sorry, I don't give them a pass. If you don't sound good, right now in 2024, you just don't sound good. I said you garbage, I said you don't sound good right now.
So good is relative. So it sounds like you're comparing
Great is relative too, right?
You're comparing what they sound like to who it is that's also out now. Is that true?
No.
I'm
comparing how things evolve, how rap has evolved, like
So okay, here's my question. If this lineage of hip hop has its own evolutionary arc.
I don't understand the question already though.
Right? Like so these rappers they are trailblazers.
Okay, cool.
They were the first. They were the first and continue to be the first to do the things. Why can't they be the first at being, golden age rappers? What we've not seen it before.
Hip hop is only 50 years old.
Are we salty because now they turning 53? We
Yeah, I know hobby rappers that sound better than them right now.
I mean, we know hobby rappers that sounded better than them then.
Over Snoop Flow any day. I'm just gonna go there.
Oh my goodness!
Come on now, right now. Vic a body bag him, bro.
That doesn't mean that Snoop's tracks aren't
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm not saying they're not good, but okay.
It's a lot of music out
Very
here.
few rappers can transcend. Jay-Z did the last time with 444. Nas has been consistently to do it and be good at it. A lot of them have tried. They shot Busta down for his last project with had Quavo on it, Takeoff, Dom Toliver. He tried to sound young. Fam, you gonna sound that way right now. But Busta bought his old flow with him, and people hated it.
Did you hate it?
I enjoyed that project. I didn't. I thought it was a C+. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was a C+. But old guy doing it now, Rakim dropped. It was garbage. Sorry. LL dropped. It was cool because LL's always been different. He's one of them ones.
Love LL.
LL. MC Light came out with the project. She was ass. I think Light's a dope.
That was a really bad track.
I've never put MC Light in the female category because I think she's just above it all. I never included her. Who's the female rap? I don't even put her in there, bro. That's why I mention her. But it was bad, bro. I'm not shitting on them.
Telly had a horrible beat.
It seems like I'm shitting on these old rappers. I'm not. Y'all just don't sound good now to ears that have heard much different things for a long amount of time. Even the early 2000s, it's eons ago now. We in 2024, bro. The beats are different. The rhyme is different. The shit you got to cater to and put out here is different, and they don't have it. This might have been an old school best attempt. Best attempt at sounding modern. You got a legendary producer and a safe flow that can't miss. You put them together, it still wasn't great. You love it because you're stuck in the 90s with Timbs and fatigues on, bro. You should have them do that going now. You say, I don't see them right now, bro. You do. Low key. Forces outside. So we're not there no more, bro.
Came for you.
We're not there no more. We're not, let it go, bro. Long coat, the baggy shit. We're not there no more, dog. Grow the fuck up. Grow up musically. It's okay.
Oh, yeah, because he can't grow anymore, but...
It's okay. I'm trying to save you, my way.
Amon Phillips, AMON, totally respects this body of work. Now, what we will do is we will put a pause on this conversation because we got some things lined up for January with some rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Hobby rappers.
Come on now.
And figure some shit out.
Hobby rappers.
That was funny, Joe.
Stuck in my head.
But anyway, let's transition because
I stick to these rappers though.
Yeah, let's
stick to the rappers though. You already know what's going on.
Let's talk about Jay-Z allegations.
Come on now.
Oh my God.
We here.
I'm gonna say this, right? And this is what people are not talking about or thinking.
You know.
First of all, it should raise questions.
Should it?
When this young lady comes out the blue, something 24 years ago, 25, 26, almost 30 years ago. First of all, what takes so long? But I don't even want to go there. I want y'all to think about this.
Why did you do that?
Because people may not know, even though it's everywhere, right?
Gotcha.
He was accused of the R word for this 13-year-old girl back in 2000, I believe, something.
Intimate assault.
No, not 2022. 2000.
Well, that's what the lawsuit was first filed a couple years ago.
Okay, but whenever it happened was the VMAs or whatever, right?
Right.
Here's what y'all don't know because y'all don't do y'all homework. Jay-Z and Roc Nation, and obviously he's the face, he's the name, they are bidding for a casino in New York. There are 5 billionaires that are bidding for this license in New York. All white, Jay-Z is the only black guy. And the reason I say that, if you think about, I was watching American Gangster, and at the end when he gets locked up and he's talking to the attorney, Richie.
Great movie, by the way.
He says, man, I got you on this. I got you on that. Denzel says, man, I got Harlem. I took care of Harlem. He was like, man, I got something better than that. He says, I got people that don't want to see you progress because you represent progress. A black businessman, a black businessman represents progress.
Oh my God.
And if he gets there, then everybody else's money is fucked up. But him out of the way, everything goes back to normal. So I think about this. When you're talking about billionaires,
this is not a martyr.
When you're talking about billionaires and you're talking about billionaire business, people do a lot of grimy, nasty things. And what's the first thing that they do with your artists?
Sully reputation. Sully him. Sully that rap.
They throw a grape on you.
I like grapes though.
They throw
intimate assaults.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? They put stuff like this on your jacket that will never leave your name, right? When you think about Michael Jackson, before you even think about everything he's accomplished,
what was he finna buy?
He was finna buy
yeah, cool, don't worry about it.
The Marvel shit.
What was Bill Cosby finna buy?
CBS.
So everybody that they taking out is finna buy something. Are you putting life into the conspiracy theory?
Well, what I'm putting life into is the fact that, again, you can't ignore business. And when you've reached and you've ascended to certain heights and you're dealing with people who really make the world move.
Character attacks.
Right? This is what they do. Okay. Now, if you continue to do your homework, some of these same billionaires have some nasty shit on their jackets, but it gets buried, right? Because they're not in the forefront. They're not an artist, right? But people don't notice. So again, I don't think the man did it. You know what I'm saying? At all. I don't think the man did it at all. And then the woman went and she was just on CBS saying, well, it's time for me to speak.
Tell your story, girl.
You know what I'm saying? And then she said she was talking to the Madden brothers, who two white guys, right? The white guys just said, well, we weren't even at the VMA, so how was she talking to us? Right? So she got caught. She wasn't at they weren't at the VMA, so she couldn't have been talking
we
to them. Again,
do we believe them, yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm believing it. Because I don't believe this bullshit that you're trying to put on Jay. And another thing, why the fuck are we so quick to get rid of, for some people, black heroes?
Who hero is he?
He's a hero to a lot, to be honest with you.
Okay. I'll let you have that because I can't push back on that. Do you want to? I'll let you go first.
I mean, I don't even want to push back. I just want to get my little 2 cents. I remember back when the Foxy Brown rumors, came out about she was young, dealing with Jay-Z. Rumors, allegations, okay?
Allegedly.
Dealing. Then came out, Dame got to tell his story about how they was beefing over Leah, who was young at the time as well. You know what I'm saying? So this out the blue ain't out the blue for me. It's like, okay, this is another young girl. And his name being thrown in the ring or in the hat, his hat being thrown in the ring, his thrown in the hat. Hat being thrown in the ring with other young women. So it's not like it's out the blue. Where there's smoke, there may be fire, bro. I've never seen someone with such protection of a white man that's not white. Jay-Z had protection. Right now, when it first dropped, any black celebrity, especially a billionaire, when allegations dropped, that shit hit the fan and take off running. It took 2 or 3 days for this shit to catch steam even. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised at that, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the conversation of likable or not likable. If you like somebody, they kind of get a pass on what's going on. You give them a little grace on what's happening.
Yeah.
You don't like them, they up under the bus immediately. Because I've never seen so many women saying, she may be lying. Let's see, it's Jay-Z, black love. Even Beyonce, why we need this? I've never seen believe all women go out the window so fucking fast to the situation. Out the fucking window, And then I thought about something else. I'm looking like they clowned Drake for filing a lawsuit against a company that pushed a song that called him a pedophile. People were like, if it wasn't true, he wouldn't have said nothing. The worst he could do was talk about being a pedophile and make him seem guilty. This man, Jay-Z, is filing a lawsuit against somebody that called him a pedophile. How much of a fucking difference is it? I'm sorry. People defending their name. People just don't. I'm a big believer in consistency. And people are consistent with their takes and their views, you know what I'm saying? So what we got to do, we ain't got to do nothing. What we should do is sit back, listen, hear all these sides out, and see who's telling what. Because if you train in trauma, if you train in real life, you got family that got secrets, you know what I'm saying? And all y'all families got secrets. Y'all can shut up. You know it's shit that happened a long time ago that you don't hear till Big Mama finna die. Until the head auntie, the bougie auntie that don't come around, she got all the stories until she finna die or leave the family alone. You don't hear all these stories until it's grown in life. This would be one of those things, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it for right now.
All right, so...
My fault, hold on, 1 second.
Oh.
He made a song back in 2000 called Jigga Kelly Not Guilty. That's not aging well, buddy. Not aging well. You also ran around with Rob, and Rob idolized you too for a long while. So, all right, the company you keep sometimes tells on you. You don't have to be like them, but
So,
I'm definitely done with that, right?
24 years ago, Jay-Z was 31, right?
Mm-hmm.
New York. And I guess for me, like looking at these, one, shout out to all of the people who find the courage, men and women, to speak up against their violators. It's great that we have lawyers that have have pushed for laws to not have statutes of limitation.
Right.
Because there are people who were children that have, been taken advantage of even by their parents.
Facts.
And I sent that in the group chat. Like, I didn't know it was so many parents now that are actually guilty of setting their kids out because they know that predators and pedophiles and people that are towing that fine line will pay for access to see things, to see these children get abused, or to put their children in these places where they can get some like financial compensation. So there's that. Like there's all of this is disturbing, right? I think this also comes at the time, Crystal Magnum, who's in prison right now, who admitted that she lied on those Duke players, lacrosse players, right? 20 years later, I hope that they can forgive me. So what you're saying is not unrealistic. There's an estimate that between 2 and 10% of intimate assault accusations are fake. They're completely made up. I have a friend that contacted me. He was like, yo, I'm sorry, I've been out of the loop, but a young woman accused my son of intimate assault. We had to get a lawyer. Her parents didn't even know that she filed this police report. Come to find out, she was lying, right? Like almost ruined this young man's life. So I totally resonate with the fact that people have questions about the authenticity of an attack or violation. But let's remember, we come from a generation where consent ages also were really, really low. New York's used to be 10 years old in like 1899. They lifted it to 14. And then by 2017, it was to 17, right? So here, 16. Yeah, and in some states, there's literally no minimum age for a child to be married to an adult. There are minimum ages for sexual consent. And in some places, it's still 14, 13 years old.
Yeah.
So if we're going to talk about this holistically, do I believe that it is a likelihood that a minor is around grown men in 2000? Absolutely, because that was the reality here at the crib in Chicago. Yep. Like we've never seen a society that really protects girls, women, and children. And just to be clear, like boys are also impacted, but when it comes to like forced child marriages, by and large, it's over 80% girls. Like here in the state of Illinois, a 16-year-old can be wed to an adult with the permission of an adult. So when I think about, is it possible? It absolutely is. How do you prove it? Can two things happen at the same time? Maybe it was just time. We don't know if this was on purpose, but if it's true and it's being used and to attack right now, okay. If it's true and it just so happens that this woman is like, look, I'm ready. You can't take that away from a victim. And I think that's the hard part about even talking about it, is that we sound weird. It's hard to even toe the line of let's wait for all of the information and the evidence. Because if you've been a person in that position, you want to believe. But if you've been on the other side and falsely accused, you might have a very different perspective of this. Facts. And I think that's something that we have to learn how to talk about.
That's fair. I mean, look, we only can go off the facts. And you, in your occupation, it's about the facts. In court, it's about what you can prove, not necessarily what happened. Okay?
What you can argue.
At the end of the day, this isn't a criminal suit. This is a civil suit. So if this is a money play, then she bogus. If you're looking at the history of the attorney that she hired,
Busby,
he got some suspect shit going on there too.
Does.
You know what I'm saying? Or we can look at it from the other lens and say, okay, well, Jay-Z had time to figure out how Diddy handled his shit. I'm going to do something totally opposite.
That's also true,
right? Again, we don't know, but what I do know, and if you've done any sort of business, there are some really shrewd, cutthroat motherfuckers in business, and will do anything for the dollar, no matter who it hurts.
Yeah, it's a play.
Yeah. You know what? You're absolutely correct. But my mind had to go back. I just thought about Jamie Foxx again, and somebody got to talk to this man because he might be the first person to successfully escape the Illuminati by dying, bro, and coming back.
What?
They know all this guy, bro. I got to talk about it because he definitely part of the Illuminati, bro. It's over with. You know what I'm saying? But he's back now. Jamie's a poet in his own field. You know, he does so many things. Stretches the word poet. Snoop's a poet. Jay-Z's a poet. We remiss if we don't give a shout out to Nikki Giovanni, man. You know,
facts.
She left us this week.
I saw her live too at Loyola. She came to speak. They brought her.
Did you feel powerful? Powerful speaking. I like imitating powerful speakers because I'm not a powerful speaker myself. I like to yell and I lose my voice like I'm doing now and all this other kind of shit. So I just got to sit back and listen. But I say it before I say it again. You know, I don't mind you can't help that your legends, your icons, they pass when they make the transitions. But I worry because I don't see enough replacements taking their place. And I keep my ear to the street for the poets that are transcended, the social activists that are transcended. You know what I'm saying? We're not really seeing them at the rate we were back then. Now, is that because they aren't needed, or because people aren't willing to step up, or things like that? You know what I'm saying? So
I think they are.
I
think they are, and they write books that y'all don't read.
Yeah, I'm never
right. So there's that, right? Like the internet did not exist when Nikki.
IG.
But that's real. Like there are Black poets and that are right
to that magnitude though.
They're not.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I don't.
To that magnitude.
They're not highlighted. They're not highlighted like they were then. I don't think that they're.
I think it's a lot of more noise. It's a lot of. Is that weird? A lot of more.
Yeah, you sound come on right there.
A lot of more.
Makes sense.
That shit sounds great.
I know what you meant.
I don't think that the poets are given enough light as they were then, right? Because you got to think about it. Back then, 60s, 50s, 60s, 70s, right? That's how people were heard. You get on television, right? And you talk your shit, right? Because of everything that we were struggling and
they were telling our story.
So now, right now, you have to go search for the poet.
I see what you're saying.
You can go to your IG or your Instagram or whatever. I mean, Instagram, your TikTok or whatever platform. Put in Black poets, right? And you'll see that they're killing in that game. It's very niche. But then, back then, you had people looking for inspiration.
So I'm saying, are they needed now?
They're definitely needed. They're definitely needed.
The same way they were needed back then. They were telling, a lot of our poets were telling the story of Black versus white, or Black and white, or being Black in white America, or being Black in Black America, or civil rights struggles. They were telling those kind of poems. What story do they have to lean on now to lean into to make people, to galvanize the masses around their spoken word and their poetry? That's what I say. That's what when I say are they needed now, that's what I mean.
But I think those same afflictions are still happening.
I completely
today.
agree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just don't know if they are as impactful because of the times we're in. That's all.
So, the Black arts movement was associated with the civil rights movement, and it was another form of artistic expression about what we're experiencing as Black people in that moment, right? So you have poets, you have authors, you have playwrights, you have musicians who are also trying to figure out, we're crossing over and we're making these songs that can appeal to the masses while also being discriminated against. But how do we use this moment and use our identity to bring some healing? And that's where we were as a Black people and as a nation. And here we find ourselves with more technology, more access, more connectivity, even more wealth, more education than what we had. And now it's our choice to seek that out. These poets and these voices, they're here. But again, when in Chicago, we have a 51% rate of illiteracy. It's your choice to not be able to consume the information that can nourish you. If you only rely on people to put together a reel, then you've created a filter that the only people you're willing to listen to, the only information you're willing to consume has to be so concentrated and move through technology, it does not count. And so with that, it's a personal choice. This is one of the reasons why I choose to read, because I don't want to be like everybody else.
So let me ask you this thing, Kels. Who would you choose to listen to with your candles on, the lights dim,
air purifier going,
maybe a shot or a cocktail? You just got through reading an amazing book. Who is the soundtrack to that relaxation time for you? Jill Scott or Erykah Badu?
What? First of all, you just took something like Black nationalists and then
make a choice.
Put a black candle on it.
Make a decision.
Wait, I'm trying to relax.
You're relaxing. Who are you picking? Jill or Badu?
That's actually not bad, bro.
To relax to, a benign, neutral, non-sexual mood.
Benign, my boy.
Badu.
8.
Badu.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, if I'm on my way to my man's house, Jill Scott.
Jill Scott, definitely. I mean,
so if we put them in the verses, then fuck, let's go a step further.
We did put in a verse in 2020. They were like the first ones to do a verses.
Who won?
They did do a versus.
They did. They were the first ones to do it.
I forgot who won.
I don't know if anybody won.
It was turmoil at the end. Somebody internet connection was
Internet was bogus? Okay.
It might have been, but they did go in and do it.
It was the first.
I think Badu won because Jill didn't pick her hits, bro. She was some other shit.
I feel like Jill was like, this is what I want to play versus like this is like a competition. But like Badu had like Kung Fu playing in the back.
It was wild.
She came with it.
They was wild like a motherfucker, man.
They need to Badu and Scott like y'all gotta redo that versus. And I would love to see them like do it live. Just like who did
Badu make motherfuckers go
Jada
crazy.
Kiss and the Dipset.
Jada went nuts on
Badu got the sweetest draws known to man.
No, you have Jill, ma'am.
She got to. She got to. She made motherfuckers go crazy.
Jill too. What she does with that microphone, like this is these.
We're talking real men have lost their fucking mind fucking with Erykah Badu.
Well, she got Andre. She got DOC. She
got Common,
and she got who else? She got somebody else.
She the real sniper.
Oh Jesus!
Fuck Nick Cannon.
It's 22.
Some dude named Jay Electronica.
You said
Dallas Austin.
Yeah, bro. She got and how about this? Musically though, I think Jill has consistently made better music. I think she has the better voice. And I'm not putting them against each other. I'm just observation. My ear observation. Because Long Walk, Words and Sounds of Jill Scott Part 1. That was the shit. Her second album to her third album. But Baduisms and Mama's Gun, bro, 2 amazing albums. I think Erykah Badu has the 2 biggest hits. Tyrone lasted forever. And Bag Lady, the remix. And it's still playing, bro. I think she got 2 hardest slaps out of them. Jill got more songs, but Badu got the hardest slaps, bro.
Golden.
A great song. It's not beating either 2 I named. Long Walk. Is It the Way? He Loves Me. I don't got to go to my phone to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Across my mind.
So you know what we
got. Jill got to work.
Baby.
But see, Badu got Next Lifetime, On and On, Green Eyes.
Okay, let me
it's this guy's music, but it's beautiful.
Would you all be mad if you found out your lady told a man next lifetime?
No.
Does she have to pick you next lifetime?
I'm done tricking this lifetime though. You know what I'm saying?
If you walk up and your lady is responding, I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
That means he had the pussy already.
That definitely means he had the pussy already.
He had the pussy already. Yeah.
And
now you mad?
And no, I can respect that because she's saying, "Hey, look, I made my choice.
Your energy.
I can't move on."
This shit is landing different right now, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
No, for me over here.
Picks me up, don't wanna come down.
Like it means I fucks with you, but I'm respecting what I got going on.
The ground.
Or I'm respecting what you got going on.
You need to know.
She got it. She did it though.
I guess I'll see you next lifetime.
But you're beautiful.
Method Man was in that acting too, though.
That type of party.
Definitely do Method Man. Shouldn't have been a rapper. Should have been an actor. Way better actor.
What you want me to do?
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think
seat. You saw her ass in window seat?
Window seat, yeah. Thank you for that.
I didn't know.
Thank you for that, Badu.
I did not know.
Love of My Life with Common.
That Badu had all of that below.
Yeah.
When I saw her from the side, I was like,
hold on, but we're not gonna do Jilly from Philly like that. Like, you know what I mean?
Fly.
Nice and converged. I said converged. Converged.
You keep adding extra letters.
Yeah, man. You know, long day.
Converged.
Long curvaceous. I kind of like curvaceous. I can't even say it.
I can't even say it again.
Curvaceous.
Curvaceous.
I like curvaceous.
Okay, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
New words.
Didn't to know.
I mean,
shit, bro, she got everything. She got. Yeah, man, fuck it, bro. You can't lose.
Yeah, I love Jill Scott. Both of them live.
I feel like Jill.
Everyone's more unique.
She's gonna give you the freaky shit, right? She's gonna make you feel good about whatever relationship that you're in, right?
But you got the proof of the pudding, though.
So, and that's where I'm going, right?
The proof of the pudding.
Badu is gonna make every woman feel like you did that already. On to the next, right? I got this.
Oh, so she's promoting homie hopping?
They got
for sure.
I don't want to listen to Badu ever again. Never put her on my playlist if that's what you think.
Hey, before we get out of here though, let me just say this.
Bronny had 30 points, y'all. All that stand up, definitely give him his flowers. Man up, stand up, man up. Goddamn it, Bronny for 30. He getting comfortable.
No Bronny slander ever. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Jay Foxx is doing.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about this.
You know what I mean?
Yes, you do.
The point speak for itself.
I'm just going to say, everybody, the Stephen A's,
Kyle Hurts, you know. You name them.
Shannon Sharps.
Ryan Clarks.
The Ryan Clarks of the world.
The fact that you touched 3 when you said 2 is crazy.
Keep that same energy, right? Keep that same energy because y'all shit on this man and tell this man what he should and shouldn't be doing, what his dad should and shouldn't be doing, and he has a good game. And people don't say much.
I don't see it.
They don't say much. I don't like that. If you're gonna shit on him, shit on him. If you're gonna love him, love on him. Let's get some balance.
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. Let's get some balance. At the end of the day, I told y'all it just takes the man a little bit of time. And he just said at the end of that game, he said, I just want to play. So fuck all these NBA politics. I just want to play, which says a lot about him as a man, as a young man, as a basketball player. We talk shit about him, getting money and not traveling with the team. He's like, man, these are my guys. I just want to play. Whatever that looks like, you know what I mean? We've done all of the antics to get me here. We've done everything that we said we're going to do contractually. I just want to hoop. That's profound for me.
Yeah.
Profound.
4 words.
Yeah.
Change your life.
Yeah.
I just want to
hoop. You wouldn't understand.
Mama, first of all, don't do that.
No, you wouldn't.
I do understand.
This is basketball shit.
What?
You don't hoop.
So what?
You don't hoop. You don't hoop.
I still play with balls.
All right.
Damn.
Water polo. Don't do me.
Wait a minute.
It's a net.
All right.
It's a net, even though it's played in all deep.
I was going to sit here and say, because it kind of got you on the basketball thing, but you changed the whole game.
Do not unathlete me.
The whole game.
I definitely am an athlete. I am definitely an athlete. And so what? I do not play on a court, but we play in the pool, and I get it. That's just what you want to do. It has to, again, like coming from the health issues that he has or had, dealing with so many people talking about him and also talking about his dad, like that literally cannot be a lot. And I just wonder what Savannah is going through. You got to hold down your husband. Now you got to hold down your son. That's a lot of emotional support that you have to provide.
LeBron's been missing in action.
And
then Bronny has a great game. What he did was he took some time off. Hey son, let's go hoop. Let me show you some shit.
You think that's what happened?
Yeah, because they said personal reasons. No one will ever know.
Savannah will be okay. That $1 billion LeBron guy makes it easy to take.
Man, we good out here, man.
That's cool.
No Bronny slander, man. We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that. So we out here? We good?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anything else?
Ho.
I'm starting to teach again. First Saturdays of the month. So January 4th, I'll be teaching yoga with live DJ. You gonna come to class?
Absolutely not.
Come on, you gotta come to class.
Absolutely
come
not.
on, why not?
That shit is trash, bro.
You definitely look. We can start you off in a chair. We can start you to do some chair yoga.
Nope, sorry.
Why? You gotta do a walkthrough. I'm not paying you though. I'm paying you what you pay me.
That's fine.
Still walkthrough.
Do like a little pop.
Hey man, your stock is up. You welcome.
What you talking about?
You fucking with me.
Is that what we doing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Tis the season.
Happy holidays.
That's it, man.
We are oppressed.
Hey, Brandy.
We are exploited.
That's a forever thing,
We
girl.
are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights.